Hello, hello? Is this thing on? I think we're live. Are we live? Are we live? I am live. Oh, hello. Oh, welcome. It's Blender Day. I'm so excited. No, hello, welcome. If you're like, wait a minute, I signed up for anatomy. No, we're still doing anatomy. Don't worry. I'm a little scared because I haven't opened Blender in a few months. I might have forgotten everything about how to use it. But hello, hello, welcome. This is Crystal K reporting in today. If you have never been here before, we do anatomy. Most of the time it's with our hands. Occasionally, though, I like to divvy it up and go to the 3D tools because we gotta know how to make all this stuff in 2D, but we gotta also have the 3D knowledge of what the heck we're drawing in our brain. So I spent a good, summer trying to learn Blender, and it's been almost 6 weeks since I've touched it. So we're gonna try to remember all of that today. But other than that, if you have never been here before, welcome, 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 welcome to the Crystal Library, where if you want to learn anatomy, if you want to learn anything regarding art, 3D software, all of the above, stick around, because if I want to learn it, you get to learn it with me. And that's the whole gist of this channel. I'm currently learning animal anatomy after this, and human anatomy we are revisiting to remember all the stuff we forgot. I am going all out of order. But 5 years ago, I went on a Proko journey and took all of my time practically finishing up the anatomy course that he offers, which I love it. It's really good. You should go get it. Link in the description if you want. But for the sake of everyone, I want to make as much of the knowledge I have accessible to everybody. But of course, go pay royalties and give all the money to Proko because he deserves it. And tell him how great he is so we can collab together, please. But if anything, the goal and the hope with this channel is if I learn something, you get to learn everything with me, so it's completely transparent. And hopefully, throughout this journey, we challenge ourselves to do hard things. We get better at stuff as we go because we're doing difficult things. All of this entire journey leading up to it was doing the Proko Anatomy course. Now we're going back through it, and I'm gonna bump the difficulty level up a notch by, in my goal at least, is I'm here to help you learn anatomy because I've already learned it, but I'm reviewing also because I forgot a lot of junk. And we're gonna hopefully add a little bit of an extra layer because I'm gonna try to flip the things around and do a little bit of a you'll see. So if anything, if you haven't seen the last few streams, it probably makes more sense if you go watch those first. Stay here and then go back and watch those. There's a whole playlist. I didn't do my vocal warm-ups yet. My mother makes me mash my mini M&Ms on a Monday morning. The tip of the teeth and the tongue and the lips, the tip of the teeth, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I have ADHD if you haven't noticed. And a lot of other comorbidities. Anyway, we're gonna get right ahead and get started. So there's a Proko video that we are gonna watch first. I'm gonna probably try to be a little quiet and just let you soak this information up. However, I need to preface this. Proko, I love you, but the PELVIS lesson is infamously one of the raunchiest ones he's done. Proko, I love you, man. I love you, baby. But if you have not seen any of Proko's anatomy stuff, oh my god, it's a good time though. Like, he makes learning it fun. I give him that, and it's definitely way less of a slog to get through. It makes it it's interesting, it's fun to watch, and it's definitely memorable. I'll give you that. But this one, boy howdy, there's some stuff in here. So just be prepared. Just forewarning you. But anyway, we're gonna learn about the pelvis today, and after we somehow get through this video together, we're gonna do the 3D version where I'm gonna attempt to model this in Blender because it also helps me remember Blender and also refreshes my brain on all the stuff I forgot by literally trying and going to make things in 3D. So other than that, there's a Patreon, I guess, if you want. You can click on the link if you want. There's also a Discord, but you have to type !Discord if you want the link. Encouraging participation and all that, where you can share all the stuff that you've learned as well. If you have things you want to add to the library, put your books in there, all the things. If you have knowledge that you'd like to share, we can all benefit from it together. And then last but not least, I guess if you would also like it, I do take active notes of all the things that we're currently learning. And the notes are also accessible in the Patreon. You can go grab them for only $3 if you like. All right, without further ado, let's do this. I'm a little afraid. I'm going to turn down the Zelda. Thank you very much for the good vibes. I'm going to slowly quiet down, and here we go. Starting Proko in 3, 2, 1. I skipped ahead because he was doing a little chicken dance earlier. You can go back and watch that if you want to. Alright, here we go.
Hello! In this episode of Proko, we're going to learn the anatomy of the pelvis. We'll explore the structure of the parts, the difference between a male and female pelvis, and how to simplify the structure to make it more manageable to draw.
Fantastic.
Let's take a look at the parts of the pelvis. The two hip bones, along with the sacrum and coccyx of the spine, form what's known as the pelvis. Each hip bone consists of 3 parts. These 3 parts actually start out as 3 separate bones at birth and fuse together throughout puberty. On the top half stands a wing-like wall called the ilium. Under the ilium in the front is the pubis. And behind the pubis is the ischium. You can remember that there's all sorts of icky stuff that happens in the ischium. These 3 bones fuse together right in the middle of the acetabulum, a deep socket of the ball and socket joint of the hip. The femur sits right in there and rotates in all directions to move the leg. The ilium. The ilium is the largest of the 3 parts. The 2 curved walls converge in the back, connected by the sacrum. The part of the ilium that is visible on the surface is the top edge, known as the iliac crest. So let's take a closer look at it. The iliac crest starts in the front at the acis, that's anterior superior iliac spine, and it ends in the back at the piscis, or posterior superior iliac spine. Don't miss this. I mentioned these 2 landmarks a lot, and I use them a lot when drawing the figure. From the top view, the crest curves outward from the acis for a short distance to the tubercle, then curves back for a longer distance, and then almost straight backward for a short distance to the piscis. From side view, the crest creates a half-circle arc. This arc shape will vary from a smooth curve in some people to a sharp corner at the top point in other people. This high point is somewhat back from center. Men tend to have a more angular high corner, while women have a smoother curve. Only the front 1/4 of the crest is actually visible on the surface, starting from this tubercle. The rest is covered by the external oblique muscle on the sides and flank fat in the back. Here's a good example where you can clearly see the acis in the front and the external oblique covering the side portion.
There's shenanigans happening in the living
On a more
room.
muscular or overweight body type, it appears as a sharp edge, indicating the bottom border of the external oblique or love handles. If the torso bends laterally, the external oblique is stretched up, sometimes exposing the middle section of the crest. On a very lean person, the acis pokes out as a visible protrusion. It pokes out even farther when the spine is extended and the muscles around the acis are stretched.
Amazing.
The visible portion curves downward and inward. Try to feel it on yourself. In the back, the posterior superior iliac spines are surrounded by muscles and flank fat. They are usually seen as 2 dimples, where connective tissue attached to the spines will pull the skin inward.
All safe for work, right?
You might see a subtle indication of the crest in men, though mostly softened by the flank fat. In women, it can be so softened that the hips appear to continue all the way to the top of the waist.
Beautiful.
In some poses, when a lean model stretches her back muscles,
Gorgeous.
the bones push out and appear as protrusions instead of dimples. The pubis. Okay, let's move on to the pubis. The 2 sides are joined by a cartilaginous disc at the pubic symphysis. This is a commonly used landmark, but you won't actually see a bony point because it's covered by pubic fat. You can find it by following the trail of the inguinal ligament,
The what
a
now?
thin string-like ligament stretching from the acis to the pubic tubercle, just lateral of the pubic symphysis. It defines the lower border of the abdominal mass, called the furrows of the groin, and appears deeper in men. The pubic symphysis aligns with the level of the tailbone, although this varies. In men, it's also on the same vertical plane with the acis. Another useful alignment is the pubic symphysis tends to be the vertical center of the whole body. In the back, the vertical center is between the bottom of the sacral triangle and the bottom of the buttocks, right in the middle of where the glutes meet. Gender differences.
Oh boy, here we go.
The pelvis has the most divergence between male and female of the entire skeleton.
Don't look at me like
mainly because the female pelvis is built to allow a woman to give birth. Hey Skelly, I'd like you to meet Skella.
Oh god. Here we go. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. For now. For now. Get your jaw together, man.
What makes Skelly so attracted to Skella's pelvis?
What?
Well, a female pelvis has lighter and thinner parts.
What's that sentence?
It's about 2 finger widths wider and 2 finger widths shorter than a male pelvis. The walls of the ilium are more vertical, but not as tall. The pelvis is tilted forward more on a female. The aces protrude forward more and don't align with the pubic symphysis. On a man, the aces and pubic symphysis align on the same vertical plane.
These pickup lines, y'all better use them.
You might also notice that the pubic arch is much wider on a female pelvis, about 120 degrees in women, but only 90 degrees in men. This means that women's ischia are farther apart, creating a wider gap between the leg muscles because the insertion points of the adductor muscles are farther. On a woman, you might see a gap even if the legs are together. On a man, the gap is much smaller. Sometimes there is no gap, even if the legs are separated.
That's only
the widening
for
of
those that are
all
super
these parts on a female pelvis
Very nice, Cole.
pushes the acetabula laterally, which in turn pushes the greater trochanters. These differences, along with more fat distribution, account for why women have more prominent hips. An average woman will have a higher body fat percentage than an average man, so the baby doesn't starve during hard times.
It's all science. It's all science. All science.
Like the pelvis, the sacrum is also shorter, wider, and curves posteriorly more. On the surface, this plane of the lower back is more angled on a woman
Look at that gesture.
and more vertical on a man.
Less gesture, but still there. Oh god! Y'all better crack this out on your next day. You ready?
The main reason for the wider female pelvis is to create a larger inlet and larger outlet for a baby to pass through.
Oh no.
The inlet is this round shape here, very round and wide on a female. On a male pelvis, the inlet shape is more like this.
It's coming.
The outlet is the space between the bottoms of the ischia and tailbone. You can see how everything is more spaced out on the female pelvis. Perfect for childbirth. Allow me to demonstrate. As you can see, the baby passes through Skella's pelvis quite easily. But with Skelly, well...
Why, man? Why? But she'll never forget about that, though.
To review, a male pelvis is characterized by height, weight, more vertical angle, thickness, sharper angles, and a smaller cavity.
It's memorable, I'll give you that.
A female pelvis is characterized by width, lightness, forward tilt, thinness, and a larger cavity.
You're not wearing a shirt. Poor Skella. Please, you should have left.
Simplified structure.
Thank God. All right.
As you can probably tell, the forms of the pelvis are quite complex. Trying to imagine these forms from various angles, let alone drawing them, is very challenging. let's take a look at a few ways we can
Figure it out
simplify the
together,
pelvis
Chad. We got this.
to make it easier to construct and pose the body.
Yep.
The bucket.
Bucket.
Now, the method I'll be using a lot in this anatomy course is the bucket. I like it because starting the construction with a bucket allows us to get really accurate placements for the landmarks. A bucket is basically a tapered cylinder. This cylinder in a neutral standing pose is tilted forward, like the pelvis. It's wider at the top and narrower at the bottom. Also, the width is longer than the depth. So the top and bottom caps are not perfect circles. This ellipse of the top cap is the first thing I draw. It determines a lot of things: the width, the forward tilt, and the side-to-side leaning. It's also not too hard to find on the surface of a model. From the front, use the ACES points to determine the side-to-side leaning angle. From the back, use the dimples at the pieces, or the bottom edges of the external obliques.
Dude, it's stacked. They're both stacked.
Now, from the top, you'll notice that this ellipse doesn't really follow the shape of the iliac crest all the way. It does for this middle portion, but then the crest takes a sharp turn inward, leaving this extra space. Well, if you consider the muscles and flank fat in this area, this ellipse actually follows the surface forms nicely. And in the front, the curve follows the form of the abs. Of course, on an obese body, this won't work as well. So we're looking just at this portion of the iliac crest when drawing the top ellipse. After I've established the ellipse, I'll add the side planes. The length depends on how much foreshortening there is caused by the tilt and our point of view.
I need to get a nice
Longer lines when there is no foreshortening, and shorter lines when there is a lot of foreshortening. You also have to think about the gender differences. Remember, a female pelvis is wider and shorter than a male pelvis. Finally, add the bottom cap, and that gives me a simplified form of the pelvis.
Deep ellipse.
There we have a simplified representation of the pelvis as a bucket.
So easy. Look
In the
at
next
that.
lesson,
Gorgeous.
I'll show you how to break it down further to construct the minor forms of the pelvis.
Okay.
In the meantime, fill a page with buckets from various angles.
Bucket!
Premium Anatomy students, you can log into your account and use the 3D model of the bucket and pelvis as a reference.
I do have that, but I can't show you.
Spin it around and draw the bucket.
It's very fun.
If you'd like to sign up for the Premium Anatomy course, go to proko.com/anatomy.
I thought we were the clear man. Oh, no. She was into it. You should have divorced this man a long time ago. Oh, my God. I'm happy for you, Skelly.
That's it. Thanks for
Yay.
watching. If you're posting your drawings, use hashtag Proko. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Also, check out the Anatomy for Artists group on Facebook
It doesn't
at
exist anymore, but thank you.
facebook.com/groups/Anatomy for Artists. If you like this video, share it with your friends. And if you want to be updated about new videos, click this button to subscribe to the Proko newsletter.
Sweet. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right. There's 3 minutes left. It's bloopers. You can watch that yourself. All right. Music, come back. Okay. Woo! All right, we're back. We're in the clear. Everything's fine. Everything's safe. Cool. All right. Chat. How we doing? Can you hear me okay? Are we back? Alrighty. Wow! So, we survived the pelvis lesson. I didn't survive it, but hopefully you did. Another day is come and gone. We can continue spinning on this planet. Alrighty. On this flat earth that we live on. We have a spine. Somewhat. There it is. Bloom, bloom. Oh god, that looks so wrong. That looks really bad. So we spent a whole stream modeling this on camera. This is supposed to be connected, but you know, we try our best. I'm still a beginner. I'm learning as much as I can. We modeled a shrimp. That's supposed to be your tailbone. As long as you can figure that out, we're good. And then put all the other junk on top. Wahoo. And we have some form of things happening. Just in case, let me see. I believe this is definitely going to be a women's pelvis. I modeled myself, perhaps. Maybe. But the reason I say that is a men's, as we learned, this would be in line with each other. The top point and the bottom point. As in these two, the asus and the bottom of the ischium would be in line with each other. How I had it? Way more angled. That's some birthing hips right there. Woman right there. Maybe a little wider and flatter. But hey, we tried our best. And then underneath that is a tailbone that I need to snag. Give me the shrimp. Alright. So, couple things. Before I start, I should also let you know, this is predominantly a review, so I am doing a quick flyby through the anatomy course. Again, I already learned this. This is review for me. But if you would like to ask me questions and join me on this journey, you are welcome to, of course. I appreciate all of the wonderful feedback, and I always love to answer questions, but if I get no questions during the stream, it's a Bone Brew! Welcome! Howdy, 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 howdy. I was just saying, hello, hello, hello. Fabulous human walking in. How you doing, sir? / madam / they them. How you doing? We're gonna draw. We're not gonna draw today, actually. We're gonna model. And it's gonna go great! It's gonna go well, it's gonna go fine, it's gonna be totally fine, and nothing's gonna suck. I should also make this a little bigger for you. There we go. Oh, and I forgot one more thing. No. Is it this screen? No. One moment. I gotta remember. How you doing, by the way, my guy? Hope you're having a fabulous time. There we go. Now I can type keys and stuff, and you can see what I'm doing. Cool. There we go. Yes, this is a review. We are doing a brief fly through of all of the stuff that we've already learned, because I've already learned this. We covered basically the entirety of the legs, though, on stream for the first time, but everything previous to that you have not seen, because there was no camera at the time. I was not doing that on stream, so there was no vision or evidence of it. However, again, this is a review, so you have the power to tell me all of the stuff that you would like me to review. If you would like me to go back and look at something specifically, when we get to it, or we could just take a glance at it and talk about it for a second, you are welcome to ask me. However, you have the most control here. So if there's a certain part of the lesson that you would like more experience or understanding of, I have an anatomy app that we can open up and look at stuff a little bit deeper, as well as every week I'll post polls of the pictures that Proko offers us to do gesture sketches of. So if there's something that you would like a bit more of an in-depth look at, subscribe and make sure you pay attention to those polls, because that'll basically let you decide what pictures we look at every time. All good, broken AC? Oh no! Messing with your sides today? Hip bone started, oh wonderful! Messing around with your sides, hopefully that's a good thing, right? Playing around with those obliques, those love handles? We all have a little bit of something. Even if it's totally mean, lean machine, there's a little cushion. I try to work as hard as I can on these, but there's a little cushion. Just like your butt! You gotta have something to sit on, no matter how toned it is. If you're just ripped to the nine and you got nothing but muscle under there, you're not gonna sit on anything. You gotta have some kind of squish. Something. So anyway, besides talking about fat to muscle ratio, we're here to sculpt a pelvis. And I'm going to attempt to make it as least painful of an experience as possible. Because I'm remembering Blender for like the first time in almost 2 months. So again, we made this. We got pretty much 80% there for the most part. And I feel really, really good. This was not a hard experience. I just had to I had to learn a lot of things. That's the fun about these streams. It's live. Everything's live. So we got to do it on camera. And if I learn new things, you learn them with me. But also you gotta watch me struggle and remember how to do shit. So, Bone Brew, you totally missed the very appropriate, not NSFW at all, safe for work video by Proko that we just watched. So lucky. You're welcome. Anybody who wasn't around during Proko days, what was it? He started posting them like 2016 to 18. It was a time, let me tell you. Almost going on 8 years later. So anyway, besides the fact that you can subscribble if you like, I don't like to say it out loud, but you can. It's only for your benefit if you want to learn anatomy. Do it with a buddy! It's really hard. It's really hard. I can't wait till we get to the hands, and I'll die all over again. Nobody saw that. I literally had to like mental breakdown trying to draw these. So, that's going to be fun. Hopefully not have a heart attack the next time. No panic attacks for hands this time. Oh, and partially the feet. We'll see. We'll see. And extremities give me a hernia, apparently. But anyway, let's see what we have in store today. We'll get back to sketching next week. It'll be all about the gesture and the sketch, and the actual 3D figure that we just made will be drawn on a tablet/paper. So there's a reason for all the madness. But here we have the simplified bucket that Proko was talking about. And we're going to try to build the detailed version of said bucket today. Again, Proko offers all of these things on his premium course. You are welcome to, of course, to go grab that. And it's way better. It's way more detailed. But I'm giving you the bootleg discount-free version as best as I can, so we can all learn it together. Still go pay for Proko stuff. It's really, really good. It's really, really good. Not sponsored at all. I just think it's great. And then at some point, we'll get to the ribcage, give this a bit more depth and more attention, and then I think we'll finally get to move on to muscles. I think, yeah, because those are mostly just the major landmarks. We're here to look at the torso, then we'll go through the arm, then the leg, and once we build all that stuff out, we can make everything else on top of it. Yay! At some point, the goal is to get so good at Blender that I can make actual 3D muscles moving. That's what I want to be able to do. Like, somebody asked me, could you isolate a muscle and make it move, like, animated? Not yet. And I don't even know how to go about doing half of that crap, but we're going to learn it together, and hopefully it'll be a fun experience and not at all painful. Like how to put constraints on muscle joints. Like your elbow should only go this far. It should not go backwards. That's a broken elbow. Foreshortening has been a pain. What am I sculpting in? This is Blender. This was not sculpted. This was just made as I took a random object and just kind of made it from there, from scratch. Very, very beginner rudimentary sculpting. We're doing very beginner-friendly Blender things. Again, I did the donut course by Donut Guru. We're not going to go any further than that. It is! I hear it is! And I can't wait to dive into the girthiness that is Blender. I have barely probably scratched the surface. I'm terrified of this iceberg. I really am. But I'm excited to see what it can give us, because when we can finally start getting good at it, we can start tapping into like rendering and grease pencil. Oh my god. Simulations? Give me particles? Give me skyboxes with lighting? Oh. Anyway, lofty goals for the far future, and I hopefully won't cry the whole way through. We got to start somewhere, though. So let's actually start building the heckin' thing. I'm going to take my rib cage, and I'm going to hide it. I'm going to hide my man. I'm going to hide the bucket, and I'm going to take this shrimp right here. Give me that. And you can also go get this if you want to. It's available on my Patreon. High tier, S tier, highest quality spine you could get on the market. Only $3. It does move and stuff. It's just nice to be able to see it in 3D. This is also helping my brain learn stuff as well. So hopefully it helps you too. That's the goal at the end of the day. Alrighty. I'm gonna open my pelvis. No. And let's see. I did not at all go about making anything yet. I wanted to wait until I did it on stream. I like to go in with a little bit of prep, but still. What? Oh my god. Wait a minute. Spider-Verse first? The one? Spider-Verse 1 or 2 or both? Because I hear it's crazy in depth, but it's just a little bit daunting when I think about all the stuff you can do with it. And that's the fun part, where it's like, there is a course I want to take by School of Motion. They just launched a Blender course. However, I'm broke as a joke right now. So at some point, I would love to take that course and just do like some or one of the homework lessons on stream for you guys, if I got permission to do that. Again, I have to ask permission from all of my teachers. Proko's the teacher. I'm not the teacher. Go get the homework assignments from him and then do them with us together. But yeah, as far as like a very gradual stair-step build towards like beginner level, because Donut Guru's course is great. It gets you started, but it doesn't really offer you a whole lot of homework. You're kind of following along, which is, I think, the crux of my issue with it, is the problem I don't have any outside homework assignments to work on. So I didn't really get to practice a lot of the stuff I learned. All of the things! Guys, Sorry, ADHD is strong today, as it is every stream. But long-term goal, not even kidding, I want to be able to make like Pixar level quality stuff. Like I want to be able to do, not necessarily like movie animation quality, but I want to get into 3D sculpting. I want to be able to do like creature design. I want to do ZBrush, Maya, Blender. The sky's the limit. So every single thing that goes from taking a 2D sketch of something, which, by the way, we're going to get better at our sketches in here, too. We're going to learn animal anatomy, so we can apply it to creature anatomy, and then we can actually start doing character creation. Oh, I'm so excited! Then, when we can finally take that and then build it in 3D, like actually start making the mesh and ZBrush and topology so it's nice and crisp and juicy, and then you can texture it in Substance Painter and paint skin textures on it and put glittery lights on it. Oh, yeah! Fur textures and particles. Sorry. There's a lot I want to learn, and it's all going to be documented here. So you better stick around, because I'm here for the long haul. Slow burn time. And we're going to hopefully struggle all the way through it, and then actually have fun by the end of that journey. 10 years from now, we'll see. And then at some point, there will be a website where all of the stuff that I learned will be documented in a library, which you can access right now on Patreon for $3. I'll shut up now. Anyway, I'm going to try building this pelvis, but there's... No, I'm just crazy. Don't worry about it. But if I hopefully can help you get a little bit less intimidated by I struggle for you. I do all the hard work for you. And then by some proxy, you guys are like, well, if she can do it, it doesn't look that bad. She got stabbed with 2 swords. I could try it for 1. You know? And then we figure it out together. So... yeah, there's so much on the horizon with this entire journey of this course, which is our journey to becoming 3D modelers. I want to be able to make, like, Bob Ross with actual, like, hair physics, and the fro is, like, actual fro. You know what I mean, bruh? It's real, I tell you. So, anyway, give me the shrimp. There it is. I'm glad it actually pasted it in the right place. I wasn't expecting that. Fantastic. Okay, there would be a spine attached to that. Just remember there is something there. Now, how would I go about actually making this? That's what I'm a little afraid of. I need to have some references first. So let's see. I have a PDF doc that I cannot show you of all of the wonderful things that Proko gave me. Again, I paid for the premium course. I'm gonna just give you a bare bones bootleg rundown of all the stuff that he just talked about. We only are allowed to watch the free versions on YouTube. No premium content here. But you should still go get the course and, you know, of course, look at it together with us. How many times can I say course? And then, yeah, hopefully this will make it a little bit easier when we connect the dots and actually draw this thing. So, let's see. I'm going to take a screenshot of the front of it. And I'm going to save that. Where did it go? Screen got dark for a reason. Don't worry, I'll show you in a second. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh. I forget what it's called. Snip? Snipping tool. There we go. Give me this pelvis! Snatch that. Yes. Great. Okay, I'm gonna save. Where will I save it? But yeah, while I do this and freak out about things, because I tend to do that, you're welcome to ask questions about anything we just learned or talked about, or I guess do the homework assignment on your own if you want. I'm doing something completely separate, which is not drawing it. You're supposed to draw it, and then if you want to just, you know, check back in and let me know how it's going, or just leave this on while you're doing groceries. I don't know. Do whatever you want. Bucket to butterfly shorthand. Oh. Does the 3D course take you through a more detailed build out of the skeleton? You mean... Wait, what do you mean, what 3D course? Tell me what you mean exactly. Because, Proko doesn't offer a 3D course as far as I know. But this is just something optional that I'm doing because I want to. For fun. And for torture. As far as the 3D Blender course that I want to learn from School of Motion, I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. I just know they launched one, and I like School of Motion a lot. I've taken like 6 courses from them. They're great. When I had money. But eventually, we'll come back to that, and we'll hopefully get to figure that out. Also, sponsor me, School of Motion. Please! Alright, refs. Let's do, this is front. Give me this. Back angle. Another Creator's Blender course. Yes! Donut Guru? Is that what I was saying? You have to remind me, because I talk a mile a minute. I might have forgotten already. Blender course, the Blender Guru's course is very good. I like it a lot. But I just don't, I guess it's a great course to get you started, which is exactly what it is. It's supposed to introduce you to the software, which is fine. It does a great job at doing that. My only, I guess, quip with it is I didn't get a chance to practice said skills outside of learning Blender. He does offer a great, you know, there's a small little section where he's like, make this plate after you've learned how to model basic things. And then you go in and talk about it after. So I do like that. I'm just like, more of that, where there's a little bit of you learn something and then you implement it later. Which is why I really like School of Motion's format. Again, not sponsored, but I'm just gonna say I love them, because please work with me. They just happen to offer a lot of back and forth where they give you a lesson, they show you basically what you're gonna do in the homework, and then you do homework. I'm gonna admit something on camera right now that I've said many times before, but this is not new for anybody. I hate school, but I love learning. I will always say it out loud. I do not like school. I really can't stand the education system, but I'm not gonna go there today. But talking about homework triggers me ever so slightly. However, I love learning things that are relevant to me, because I'm a selfish snob like that. I'm just like, yeah, if it's something I care about, homework's great. But not all of it. Did you tell me about the drug-free software? Huh? Drug-free Dave? Drug-free Dave who does the Nomad sculpt. Maybe. Perhaps. I don't remember. But you can tell me about it again. It might have slipped through my brain because I forget things very quickly. But that sounds interesting. Tell me more about that. What do you do with the Nomad Dave? What's up with that? All right. Now we can actually start placing some things. So now I'm gonna Shift A. Give me this object image ref. Refs. Here we go. Top. Whoa, that's large. Large and in charge. Okay. Scale that baby down. And oh, it's at a weird. This is not perfectly flush, is it? No, it is not. Interesting. Okay. Let's put a new image then. Let's try that again. There we go. At the right angle. Okie dokie. Next. Oh wait. I need. I remember more than I thought. So far, so good. Woo. We'll put them in the right place in a moment. And then... Front. Yo. Back. No. Oh! What? Now that's up my alley. I do care about that. Yeah. Huh. Well, thank you very much. I'm all about learning new things, and if it's something that'll help us all learn together, if he's got a course on YouTube, now we're talking my language. We might have to make that happen. Thanks, Captain. Top. This is profile. This is fronted. Frumped? No. And Vaccarino. Cool. I'm gonna put assets in a new collection so I don't get confused. All of you, come with me. Make this unselectable. So I can't touch it. Great. Oh wait, I do need to touch it though, because I gotta move them. Hi there! Animotion? I am not gonna say that right. Animotion K. Please tell me if I got that right or wrong. Am I modeling the pelvis just for fun? Yes! Because I love torture. But no, not necessarily just for fun. For the exact reason that Proko loves to give us a lot of 3D models to work with. And I think it is very helpful for us to see or make the 3D model. And then once I have that knowledge in my brain, I can freely rotate around it and actually... It's one thing to see it. You know what I mean? Like, Proko offers all of these things. He gives us a 3D bucket to look at and rotate. He basically gives you this thing that you can do all kinds of stuff with. Like, you can just do that in his premium course. However, there is something extra that I get from making the 3D model myself. It's just another way for me to learn. So, yes, for fun, but also just to strengthen my knowledge and have that extra information. Like... If I see the model, it's one thing to be like, I'm looking at it dead on. But when I'm making it, it's like, well, how wide does it have to be? How tall does it have to be? What angle does it have to be at? I have to ask all those questions. And it really does kind of solidify that knowledge that you just saw go by in a like blink of 10 minutes. So it's just another way for me to learn. Literally, I am a multifaceted learner where I am not just like visual learner. I see the lesson, visual pictures, please. Pictures all day long, picture books, picture books, picture books. And then I draw the thing and I am taking active notes on it as I'm like also notating. So I'm a note sharer. I love to share information with people. It gets me in trouble a lot. So it hopefully just gives us all kinds of different ways. And then the 3D modeling is just another extra way to learn. So we're going to be anatomy pros by the end of this journey. He animates and does small things via stop motion. He's starting the Blender animation path. Ooh. Yeah. Because I'm like, you see all these really fancy things that people make online. And I mean, yeah, there is AI, which is, you know, it's there and it exists. But I still want to make the authentic version from the heart. I want to make it all from scratch. I want to be able to confidently look at something and be like, I know exactly how they did that. And I'm going to know exactly how to do that going forward. I want to make everything I can see up here as fast as possible without questioning how. That's the kind of crazy person I am. So I just, you see a lot of very fancy things online and it's really cool to look at and it just scratches that itch that I'm like, oh, that's what I want to do with my life. But there's not really a good guideline of how to get there. And you just kind of see people that are pros already just doing their pro thing. And it's like, well, how did those professionals get to be professionals? So hopefully this journey is like a beginner going through the journey of working up to professional. And you get to see the entire process all the way through and all of the struggles that come with it. Because I don't think anybody learns anything for the first time. It's easy. It's not possible. You have to struggle a little bit. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. I'm a crazy rando who loves to learn and challenge her brain to do new things. It's not very easy, but it's very helpful. Alrighty. I'm gonna go in here and see if I can make this a little bit. I forget, is it this button? No. Viewport display. No. Where's my pelvis? Is that my pelvis? It is my pelvis. I'm gonna call that bucket. All caps. Bucket! Busket. Yes. Underneath that, I want to see it. I can't see it right now. I forget how to do that. Oh, notes. Oh, by the way, can I also add, this is the level of craziness that I am as well. Whoop whoop. There it is. Just so you know, I just also happen to, hang on. Wait. There's another thing I should tell you about the entire reason I do what I do and why I'm so crazy, and just to further throw extra knowledge at you. By the way, I just also happen to have an entire Google Doc. Whoa there, what did you do? Come back! There it is. You see this? I can't show you anything in it because you can only get it on Patreon. But all of these things, I've basically spent the last 10 years of my life collecting notes on 3D software. And it's almost 100 worth pages of notes that you can just have if you want. Every anatomy, every 3D software I've learned, every course I've ever taken, in my own words, you can just have this gigantic Google Doc if you want, and it's all for you. But I am currently, and every single time I learn something new, I add to it. So there's Blender notes in there right now. I'm referencing this right now because if I literally don't write anything down, I will forget exactly what I just learned. I immediately have to write everything down. So this is just your place to learn digital art, if you want. 3D software, there's notes for that. Anatomy, there's currently notes for that I'm making in real time every single week that I will add to. These 3D models, I'm making those that you can have as well. There's just junk, because why not? So, have it on the house. Great. All right. I've done a lot of talking and not a lot of animating. Sorry, let's do that. As soon as I remember how to make it. I'm just referencing my notes. Wrote it down because I would have forgotten. Object properties. Where are they? I always forget. World. No. There it is. Viewport display. Yes. Wireframe. Yes. Boom, baby. Now I can see my shrimp. Yes. Great. Alrighty. Had to write it down. I would have not remembered otherwise. Can this... Oh, I see. No, I don't want to do that. Ooh. Buttocks, you go up here. Position is I always forget. Transform, it's not that. It's good for grab. Yes. And I want it locked to my y-axis? Nope. X? Nope. Z? Yes. Alright. There we go. Get in there. Oh, it's a little too wide now. See, this is good. I made the bucket too small. Or too tall, rather. Alright. There's my front. Let's put this... Oh, nope. There we go. I can't see it. Let's move this like 1 pixel to the front. Yeah. There we go. Now I can see it. Wahoo. Alright. Yeah. Sure. About there. Alrighty. Side profile. Oh, that's a big gap. No, we don't need all that space. How about 0.01? Yeah, that's better. Mochi! There's a baby. Hi, honey. Do you want to say hi to the stream? Child. I want an official cat cam. I don't have one right now, but there's a child. Hi, honey. You want to say hi to the Mochi? There's a Mochi on screen. Oh, I forgot I moved it. So she's over there now. There she goes. You going upstairs? What are you doing, honey? Hey. Thanks, Mochi. Hang on, I forgot. I gotta move her screen over here. There we go. Cat cam was in the wrong place. Oh, I forgot where I put it. Oops, hi. There she is. Sorry. Okay. But yeah, no, to make a better assumption, this is not at all a requirement of the Proko course. This is just for me, because I am a freak. Okay. Come with me. This is definitely a gentleman's pelvis. It's a little too narrow. Yeah, that's about there. Yeah, I feel pretty good with how close that is. First attempt out the gate. Not bad, Kiana dear. Not bad at all. Yeah, there's a baby. There's another one somewhere around here. He's in the living room with Mom currently. Okay. Yeah, I think we're ready to start. I just want to make sure I can see everything. I'm gonna make you wire as well so I can see what I'm looking at here. That's about there. Perhaps. A little bit. A little bit too wide. Oh. Oh, you're the x-axis. Okay. About there. Yeah. Alrighty. So now we can actually model this heckin' thing. Oh boy, I'm so excited and scared. Okay. Lock it in. Can't really move it now. Alright. Oh god. Okay. Let me see this bucket. Let's see. How do I want to go about doing this? This hopefully won't take all stream. Let's not take all stream to do this. Let me see. Where's my shrimp? No. Oh, it's being covered up. But actually, would you look at that? It's actually perfect! Whoa! Wahoo! Okay. That's a good sign. That's a good start. Yeah? Yeah? Hey! I feel pretty good about that. Alright, cool. So the hard part, let me see. I just gotta break down how the heck I would go about making this. So, in fact, I'm gonna raise this up a little bit. Raise the roof, raise the roof, raise the heckin' roof. Up there a little bit, you go. Okay, so now, Doc, we might have to make an incision. So let's see. We have a bucket here. What we gotta do is we gotta make a rim, basically, where this bucket is currently. Cut into it, and so there's a cavity, and then finally a little pokey hole. We can use a boolean for that to give it the acetabulum hippage, and the little cut right there. We can probably use another boolean. Booleans are just the cheat code to making cuts that look weird. Alrighty. So let's see. I think we can start with just the overall inlet and outlet of the pelvis. So let's try that. Bucket! Come back to me. Yeah, alrighty. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm terrified. Alrighty. Tab to go into edit mode. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna make another one. I'm gonna duplicate my bucket. So I have, oop, wait a minute. Did I? I did. Bucket 2 is gonna be called bucket pelvis detail. Alrighty. That sounds about right. We are not gonna touch this. This is gonna stay as a wireframe so we can see what we're looking at. Lock it in so I can't see it. Let's also make a new collection for my scene. Hope we're also enjoying the chill Zelda vibes. Quiet time while I'm panicking. Don't really need lighting for this, but it's helpful. Okay. Anatomy. Save that goodness. Alright, just make sure. Bucket, you're supposed to be in wireframe. Why are you not? Oh. Ah, there we go. So this is right. Okay, cool. My shrimp is also? Yes. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's try making... Oh, I'm so scared. I guess we could do an extrude. Let's try inset. For a literal inset. It's coming back to me. Shift? Control click? No. Oh. God. Maybe it might actually be helpful to have this sitting upright. Proper. I'll tilt the bucket when we're done. So all of you, tilt with me. I really wish I could put in exact numbers. It won't let me though. Oh. Something like that. I'm looking at these numbers up here. This says 45, 0. This is 0. That's not right. I'm literally just eyeballing it. I'm a professional, guys. Cool. Alright. Then my way. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Okay. Let's try I. Oh no! I think that might work. Okay, what did we get? I feel like that's a start. Okay. I'm gonna hide you for now. We got this, we got this, we got this, we got this. Okay. Also inset? That's fine. Okay. Also inset? Oh, this is gonna go really well, I'm sure. This is only gonna go well. Let's start with this first. Okay. We'll see if we can actually make some magic here. Alright, I don't think this is gonna work, but we're gonna try our best. Alright. So let's do... I'm gonna press the escape button. Be gone. Faces. Oh! Okay, so far so good. That's kind of what I wanted. It looks really bad, but it's okay. We'll fix it later in post. Escape. Okay. Also, escape. I hate working destructively like this. Ooh, it feels like I'm ripping off a band-aid every time. Oh, I don't like it. But it's gonna have to do. Alright. I'm a professional. Alrighty. Now, I'm gonna have to cut some lines in here. Skizzer me. Is it this button? Oh, I need to be exact. No, no, no. Golly gosh. Point. Ooh. Oh no. No, no, no. I think we do need a knife. Oh, okay. So far so good. Oh, what? I had to confirm it. Enter. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. We didn't slice the back, did we? No, we're good. Okay. Crisis averted. This might actually be possible. Hang on. There's probably a way better way to do this, but I'm learning. Figuring it out. Okay. So far so good. Okay. Alright. Whoa! That's funky. Not at all what I want though. Get me out of here. Give me faces. Select button. Is there a shortcut for that? I don't remember what it is. Alrighty. Oh, nope. Okay. Delete. Woo! Alright. Okay. That's kind of what we were going for. Kind of. Okay. Lines. I wonder, can I dissolve these? It's not gonna go well, I'm sure. Because we got points attached to these lines. Probably not. Let's see. Oh wait, it worked. What? It did it. Ah, okay, there's hope. Alright. I'm sorry. I'm like just super anxious because every time I do something, I'm like, I might break everything. Dissolve. Okay. Now, here's the thing. That's kind of close to what I'm going for. I just want this to be a bit of, this edge should be thicker. I need to connect these faces together. I'm a little terrified of how I'm gonna do that though. Okay. We're figuring out live. No. No. Extrude, no. Oh, perhaps. Wait a minute. I've never done this. I'm literally just pressing buttons to see what happens. Do I, dragging is, oh, I see. Whoa. That's, oh. Not quite what I was going for, sir, but okay. Huh. I've never done this. Well, alright. Boy howdy, this is interesting. Okay, hang on. Shortcuts. Tell me. F. Okay. Wrote it down. Thank God. I'm gonna go back to my select tool. Nope, that's the cursor. I didn't want my cursor to move, dang it. Oh, it's so hard to remember how to put my cursor back where it was. I need my cursor back at the origin point. How on earth did I do that? Cursor reset. Shift right click. Do I have to turn on snapping to do that? Oh. Oh dear. Nothing's updating over here. Oh, I hold it down. Ah. Where's my center? None of this looks center. It's not a huge deal, but it's still going to bother my OCD ever so slightly. Oh, it's not centered. Oh god. Alright, forget it. I don't remember how to do it. Just control F-ing through all of my notes. Oh, sorry. Great break. I don't remember. I'm also realizing this tailbone is in the correct place, but how it connects to everything is not correct. So what we could do if I literally have to fuse these 2 points together, as in the ischium, no, this is the ischium, sorry. The ilium has to come in to connect to that. So, ooh. So let's see. It is not actually. I have dabbled in a few. I have used Cinema 4D the most for the longest, because I took a couple of courses learning it, but I actually learned oh gosh, what's it called? Old school, old-fashioned 3D, like Office Max, what the heck is it called? It's like the other Arnold 3D program that comes with Maya, I forget. 3D software is something I'm familiar with, is the point. But yes, I am brand new to Blender as of this summer. I started learning it. But yeah, I guess once you learn one, you kind of learn them all. It's just the buttons are in different places, and you're more familiar with sort of the thing you're used to. But yes, Cinema 4D is my bread and butter, and I just can't afford it right now. But the other reason is I wanted to learn Blender because I heard it's free, and we all love free things. So freemium content. There's no point in me making all these 3D models that none of you else can access, right? So if you were to want to download these software, it doesn't matter if you know how to use the software, you can just open it and look at it. So that's another reason I'm challenging myself, and it's something I want to get better at too. Now it's gonna haunt me. What the heck is it called? It's in the same bundle that came from Autodesk. It's that company. It's in the same company that came from Autodesk. AutoCAD was another one I used a long time ago for like engineering projects. It's gonna bother me now. The heck is it called? I'm literally gonna just search Autodesk products. "3ds Max!" I took a course with that one, but I forgot it all immediately. Oh yeah? You really want to open that can of worms? Be careful what you wish for, my guy. Okay, well, if you're asking for the rant. No, I'll try to make it brief. Point is, I'm just not a huge fan of, I guess, the learning systems that we have in America. Education is by far at least one methodology of how to learn things. I think it's fine for anybody who's going to, like, if you're going through the path of education and you're just like, I want to learn this, I want to learn that, I want to learn, I guess main reason I am salty because I got to college and I wanted to learn all these things that I just listed to you like forever ago, and all of the professors that I ever got to were like, well, that's not in our line of, that's not in your track, so you can't learn that. And I kept getting told no, and I kept getting further and further pissed off because I'm just like, well, what's the point of the higher education if I can't go and improve my education in a higher place of learning? What the F? But the main also reason is a lot of the systems that I wanted to learn are not widely accessible, and there's various reasons I'm mad at school. I guess I'm just like, I wanted to be into 3D modeling at a younger age, and it wasn't one of the main tracks, so I went into graphic design trying to be a 3D modeler, and they were like, nah, you can't do that. You gotta just stick with Photoshop. And I was like, well, okay, I like Photoshop. What about the other 10 bajillion products that Adobe offers? Are we gonna ever learn those? Well, you know, there's Illustrator and InDesign, but that's all you need. Maybe Lightroom. You don't really need anything else. And I'm like, what the? So anyway, I'm gonna say right now, I think education, for the most part, is fine. If you're gonna go down the traditional route of learning something that's either lawyer school, you go to law school, you become a doctor, you become any of the quote-unquote main trajectory paths, you're good. However, anything in the art realm, it's like, do you really need it? Do I appreciate what it does? Yes, I learned a lot from school, I'm grateful for it, and I made a lot of connections. However, is it worth the thousands of bajillions of dollars of extorting your house and mortgaging your home to go there? That part. And don't even get me started on art school. Art school is just overrated in my opinion. It's mostly all the software that you're paying for. Bro, I could get half of that shit myself for free. Give me a free trial, I'll maximize those 30 days. No! And then when I get out, I still gotta pay for that software myself. I still gotta get the job that you're gonna give me, but half of the crap you even learn, you won't even be able to apply when you get the... Anyway. I'm a little smarmy. My experience is 1 in a million. It's not everyone's. Still go to school if you want. But I'm just going to say there's lots of other free resources online that you could probably learn most of the stuff that they teach you at school at a much lower price. That is the entire reason for this channel. Discount learning. So anyway, I will say it is great for what it is, and it serves its purpose for if you are a person who likes to learn one thing, you will probably master that skill and go very far in that track. However, if you deviate anywhere along the line of something else, as in I was an artist who wanted to learn many other things, and art school in itself is just a whole train wreck of so many things. I could ramble longer about it. I really could, but then we'll never make a pelvis. Stick around, I'll rant about it again, I'm sure I will. There's other things to talk about other than how much I hate school. But it's great. Go do it. Go to school. Not at all sponsored or certified by Crystal K. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. That was a short and condensed version. I desperately want to get like to talk show level where somebody asks me that question and I'm just like, do you really want me to answer that? My entire existence is against the school education system. I just can't stand it. Oh. And I should also add, I'm a huge hypocrite because I actually work at a school. I wasn't planning to. It just kind of happened. Ugh. But I'm a dance instructor for kids. Correction, I'm not a professor, I'm not a teacher in that traditional scholastic sense, not in the STEM sense of like math and science. Forget that. I forgot all of that crap. I'm here to give the kids a bit of a break. And they come to class and they're like, oh my god, I had so much homework at home, I haven't slept in days. And I'm like, come and dance with me. Come and hang out, it's chill in here. I won't assign you any homework. The most of an essay I have to make you do is like, talk to me about your day. Tell me what your woes and worries are so we can de-stress in here. Anyway, that was fun. You're welcome, Bone Brew. I hope that's what you wanted. Maybe it wasn't. I'm an entirely huge hypocrite. Shame me all day long if you want. I welcome it. How the heck do I connect these points together? That, and I would like to bevel this. Can I bevel this? I don't feel like that's gonna go well. Last time I tried to do that, it didn't work. It didn't work out. Let's see. Nope, that's my cursor. I need this. Oh, that's so disorienting. Cursor, for the love of God, get out of here. Oh. Wait, there we go. Oh, you're not linked, you're not snapping to, oh, I see. You're what? Grid! What else would I have you do? Oh, thank God! That's so much better. Holy crap, that was bothering me. Alrighty. Bevel?
It's 4:45 p.m. Time to start wrapping up your workday and plan for dinner.
I never turn it off and it's so funny every time. Thanks, but no thanks. Do you see me wrapping up for dinner? I have dinner right here. Thanks, but no thanks, Apple. Even though I told you to do that. I'm in edit mode. I hit B, and I get a crosshair. Why? That's not what I want. As far as I know, the shortcut is B for bevel. Where is it? It sure is. It's Control B. Wow. Still, what? Oh. Oh, whoa! Oh, I'm beveling! Oh my god, I'm beveling! I did it! I'm at the wrong angle, though. Okay, hang on. I didn't know if it would work. Theory proven. Alrighty. We're fine. Everything's fine. Well, actually, wait. Before I do that, I should connect these dots. I'm gonna do it right this time. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. F. Hallelujah! Boom, boom. This is gonna take all day. But we only have to do this like 8 times. And then we'll be... Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Problem. No, we're good. Okay. Then... Yeah, buddy. There we go. I'm gonna need to make a cut in the middle of these, I see. Speed this up a little bit. Oop, nope. Got too fast. Got too fancy with it. Wait a minute. sketchy here. Why are there 2 points? Was it when I was doing things earlier and I was messing around and farting around? Sure was, wasn't it? Uh-huh. Oh, there's still points left. The residue is left over. Oh, that's a problem. I'm glad I got that. That would bug me later. There we go. Oh no, we did it again. Oh no. Ugh, sorry, I didn't mean to make you nauseous there. All is well within the world. Right? Delete. Is there another sneaky over here? I feel like there is. What secrets are you hiding from me? Where is it? Oh, there we go. Okay, I can't see. Let's try our best and see if this works. Oh, this is a better angle. Okay, boom. 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 Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna make you nauseous with this. No animation. Stop that. Get out of here. Yes. 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 Is this gonna be a problem later? I feel like it will. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, I guess. What you'll learn about me is I just kind of blaze ahead until something works out. Guns a-blazing. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Ah, there we go. See, that's an issue. Alright, another skill I have to remember how to do. Oh, God. Is it... Ooh. What's that honkin' button? Ripple? No. Loop cut. Yes. Control R. 2, 3. Yeah. Wait, what? Did I do it? Oh, wait, what? I forgot it moves. Enter, enter. There it is. Cool. And it's right at the level I need. Oh my god! Actually amazing. Actually phenomenal. Fantastic. Okay. Second magic trick of the day. Boom, boom. J. No! Could not connect vertices. Why? Sad face. I cry. Why not? Is there 2 vertices there that are sneaking around? Nope. Whoa. I have snapping on, that's why. Okay, that's fine. Why won't you connect, my dear? I just want you there. Why can't you do that for me? Let's try it again. J. No. Oh, we ran into the same issue over there too, I just realized. First conundrum of the day. Have to figure this out. This is how we learn. When you run into problems, you fix them yourself. At least do your best until you can't, and then you cry at home until you get somebody to help you. Also, chat, let me know how is music. If it's too quiet, it's very soft jazz. Or if you prefer no music, just your own music. To my insane ramblings. Never floats your boat. Come back to that. Oops. Okay. As far as I know, it's only 3. We'll check our work in a minute. Okay. Ooh. Let's zoom out and see what we got before we figure this issue out. Give me that wireframe, buddy. Oh, wait a minute. This is the latest one we made? Yeah. Oh, whoopsie doopsie, that doesn't line up now, does it? Hmm. But it's not going to be exact because it's a picture, it's a 2D picture we're looking at on a 3D plane. However, it should be somewhat close. So what I think is we got to connect these two dots in so they meet the tailbone in the middle. Yeah? Oh, right. So tailbone's in the right place. We just gotta move these buttons in. Okay. I think for the most part, this front cusp is fine. It's only when we get out here, the ilium does not go that far out. Far out. Unless, is this a male's that I'm looking at? This picture that I took? I'm assuming it's males. The women's, they have like a little pink icon for it. Okay. Let's go back a hair. Ooh, oh, I can't go back any further, can I? Oh, well, fine then, you joik. Get out of here. Probably way faster. Okay. So I see the issue here. How do I want to go about this? We need to put these 3 points to follow this line. So let's actually get rid of our faces. We'll just move this outward point. Yeah, this goes out here. That's fine. It's mostly correct. Then we drag this point in here, and then the last point out there to meet the tailbone. And that should be a pelvis. But also, if I look at it, oh, I forgot. Right. Oh, yes. I am drawing this, I am modeling this in the incorrect angle. That might also be why. Let's put it in the correct alignment and see what happens. If I were to, tilt this. Tab R. Yeah. So these 2 points, again, I'm looking at, oh god, let's see. I'm relying on this line to tell me these 2 points are in line with each other. That's what we learned in the lesson. And now, that's better. That lines up a bit more. I see. I was like, I don't think that's correct, but it doesn't look that wrong. Okay. It's a house. So let's see. These 2 points are fine. We just gotta bring these bad boys in to connect the dots. I see. And that should be fine. Okay. Do I want to leave it in this? That already looks so much better though. That makes a lot more sense to my brain now. Excuse you. Sorry about that. Okay. Alright, gonna work a little faster now. I think I got it. Give me this. Oh, no. Come back to me. There we go. Alright. Oh! I don't know what I did. Oh, I'm soloing them. Ah. That's not at all what I wanted to do, but very nice to have. Oh, I'm hitting buttons. This is what I get afraid of when I hit buttons and I don't know how to fix what I did. Alright. Give me these faces. Yum. No, I don't want to be able to select that. Okay. Yum. No! Why am I clicking the wrong thing? Okay. For whatever reason, that was weird. Give me this, give me this, give me this. Yes, yes. And then we get to here. Where's my tailbone? It's right there. Can I color this a different color or something? Give me that. Doesn't change the wireframe coloring at all. Oh, really? You're gonna be like that? Wait a minute. Something's amiss. Why am I now only seeing the wireframe when it says display is solid? Oh, this is such bad geometry. Boy, howdy, is it? Oh, this is so wonky AF. Oh, it's bad. It's my favorite. Alright, for now, we'll worry about that later. Cross that bridge when we get there. Hide you. Okay. Ooh, it's just a little confusing when I get two lines. I forget how there's a mask button, isn't there? To not be able to select certain things. Haven't had to do that, but now let's try it. M for mask. Oh, that's when I'm sculpting. No, I'm not sculpting. Never mind then. Also, remember me for a second. Ah! Ooh! That's a broken version of what I'm looking for, but if I were to move those faces, that kind of gives me what I wanted. Interessante. Okay. That's an option we'll cross when we get there. Stop it. Okay. Put on snapping. Yeah. I'm gonna move this guy to here. Yes. Oh, boy howdy. And then these 2 points are not there anymore. So, oh boy. Oh lord. Oh no. There's so much wrong with that. Hang on a minute. Connect up there. There we go. Still wrong, still bad, but, you know, Figuring it out. Okay. You over here. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. It's a horrible way to go about this, but hey, we're learning. This is really confusing my brain, let me tell you. Faces? I was afraid of this for a while. Okay. Guess I don't need y'all either. But wait. They kiss in the back, don't they? Wait a minute, this is the front. Where's my back? Now I can't see my back picture? Why not? Wait a minute. Oh golly gosh, what have I done? What have I done? This is the back? It's not supposed to look exactly the same like that picture is missing. Do I have the wrong picture selected? Oh boy, I don't remember how to do this. Oh. Wow, though. Ah. No, that's correct. Hold on, too much going on. Brain confused. The back photo is not back photo, that's the front. Why? Did I label the wrong thing? Why am I just noticing this? I just noticed it! Ah! I have two photos labeled front and back that are the exact same thing. That might make more sense! Alright, that makes sense. Alrighty. I was like, wait a minute. What the heck you do? Why am I just now noticing that? Interesting. Ooh, where did that picture go? Oh, I didn't do it again. Give me that screenshot, boyo. Save. As the back. Actually the back. There we go. That's more like it. Alrighty. And now, will it automatically update? Ah! That's snappy. I like that. Very nice. Give me the front, back. Cool. There we go. That's much better. Alrighty. Problem solved. Part 1. So now, no, that's correct then. They don't kiss in the back, do they? They sure don't. There's a distance in between the two. Cool. So that lines up then. Alright, well. So far, this is fine. Now it works? Okay. Oh, Wind Waker. We're getting the hardest stuff out of the way, which is just finding the form. Nope. Sounds good. Go for it, Bone Brew. Have a wonderful time lurking and doodling. Good luck to you, my guy. By the way, I hope your IP's going well. I know you said you were working on that for your project. Have a grand old time lurking and hipping. Butt to hip connection still confuses me. You're welcome to figure it out with me if you want. Or do it on your own. I'm gonna try to figure out why the heck this is solid and it's clearly not. Oh. Well, why did you have me in this form? Oh, there we go. Got it. Well, there's my color. That's rather nice. God, this is a nightmare to look at. Holy crap. If only I could have this at like 50% opacity. I forget how to do that. Ah! Ahaha! There we go. I'm a genius. Give me that. Let me just make sure this is actually what I want. The last one, of course, at the end. There we go. Oh, that's real confusing, but that's better. Yeah, sure, that works. Cool, okay. Huh. Do I want this to be right there on the dot? Ah. This is where I'm getting confused. I'm like, I think the ilium is gonna go all the way behind it. Oh, and I just realized my tailbone is not correct. I'm getting lost in the weeds again. That's what I do. There we go. My shrimp is not aligned. Ooh, there's a lot of things off with my shrimp. It's supposed to be a little bit wider there, but not that big. That feels real off for some reason, but eh. I think this would be fine there. Let's try putting you there. Whoops, no. Oh. Side angle would probably help. Quick and dirty version, not at all accurate. Try my best. There we go. Now I see where I went wrong. Oh, this is gonna be really hard to... This is awkward. I don't think I can put you back where you were accurately. But it does dive into that space. Just not that much. So let's have you back somewhere there. Oh. Well, actually, first of all, let's see what that looks like. Oh, horrendous. But I think we might actually be getting close to what we're looking for. I think I see what I did wrong now. I'm gonna put you down here and just trace this line around. And then, frankly, I don't think we need these last 2 points. Just to close the gap. These would connect somewhere now. Nope. Something like that. Oh, that looks so wrong. That looks so bad. That geometry is not at all what I needed, but... all of this struggle will be worth it when we get to this next week and we can just look at it and go, wow, I'm so glad I sketched that out in Blender first. It makes so much more sense to my brain. It was hard, but we did it. We're meant to do hard things, we humans. You've gotten lazy. I'm here to counteract that. 'Cause I'm a stubborn old goat. And butt my head against the wall as long as I have to. I just need to figure out the alignment of where this meets the tailbone. I feel like I'll have confidence of moving on once I figure that out. So far this lines up pretty close. Just a few things that are off. Side is fine, back is fine. What about the top? Ah, that might also help me. Phi or phi. That is close. That's pretty close. You technically don't need these last 2 points. They can kind of, they cut off about there once they join up. So let's see. We'll snap everything together once I feel like we found it. This is a very rough and dirty pelvis. It's not at all what I said professional. Never said it would be. Actually, I think we can officially just get rid of this ring. This inlet's gonna mess me up later. Nope. Make sure I didn't select anything else. Cool. Hey, you snuck out. Sneaky. Oh, do I deselect again? Nope. Control. Got it. Ah, dang it. Shift. There we go. There we go. Now to remember. Get out of here. Alright, we'll put that back later. This point can come a little bit higher. Ooh, within the plane of it. Let's see. Oh dear, I want to be able to see my access point. Is it Shift G? No. I always forget. How do I get the arrows again? Shift space. Ah, oh, whoa. Nope, that's cool, but I don't know what that is. I don't know what I'm doing. I like it though. No. Oh, I hit add something? Cool. That's not what I'm trying to do though. Can I get out of this mode? Whoa, oh! Oh! That's fun. Fun. Stop. Okay. Get me out of this mode. Shift space. 9. Okay, I want. I see. Give me this. Yes. And I'm going to hit shift space. Stop it! Shift space to move. I want the local axis, which is this one? Yeah. No? Global. Nope. It was local, but that's not correct. It should be at the exact steep angle that it's at, but it's not. Oh, are you moving my cursor? That shouldn't be the case. Oh, stop it. Okay, well, we're gonna get close. And then move it out a little bit. There we go. Quite there. Close but no cigar. Alrighty. We're getting somewhere, honey bear. We're getting somewhere. These aren't the right angle either. Why is that? I think we need to do a little bit of this action here. Control L? Oh no. Control R. For loop cut. Oh! Oh, very nice. But no, I just want one. You. No. Split. I don't know what that did. No, I don't think that's what I wanted. No. I'm sure this is so entertaining to watch me flounder and not know what the heck I'm doing. For all you Blender nerds that just know so much more than I do. For the Blender geniuses out there, if you find this excruciating, please come help me. Half of the fun is figuring this out myself, but if there's a faster way to do this, by all means, I don't want to waste you guys' time. I don't want it to loop all the way around, just the one part. Okay, well, humor me. Let's try this. 1, 1. Ooh, nope, that's not quite what I wanted. Ah, there we go. There we go. Dissolve. Yes, cool. There we are. Now we're talking. Okay, it's a very cut and dry, dirty version. Not at all what we're... Not the perfect version. We're not going for perfect. Perfect doesn't exist. Cool. Alrighty. Whew. This is over many, many years of reconditioning my perfectionist brain to accept imperfection. It's very hard. I think we're getting closer. This is a hot mess to look at, I know. It's getting a little disorienting for me too. I think that's close. I just want to make sure our shape is correct. Something about the geometry just feels awful, but it is technically in the correct shape we need. I think that's a pelvis. Maybe? Let's do a spot check. Front looks good. Side looks good. Bahooty. Yes. Okay. I think we can move on now. Wait, some stray points. Hang on a sec. Oh no, they're fine. Let's try beveling a little bit. I can't bevel points. Okay, good to know. What about you? I sure can't. Oh, sad face. Alright, well let's do the big old test. If I were to... Oh, wait, hold on. There are some circle cuts in there, aren't there? I always forget what these holes are for. There really is no purpose to them as far as I understand. There's probably some muscle connection, maybe some tissue flowing in there. Maybe that's where the girthiness of your genitalia sits, but as far as I know, there's no... The acetabulum is where your leg starts, that's where your hip bone is. There's not much to these little dots. I'm always forgetful of why they're there. I don't remember. Other than they just look cool. They make your hip bones more hollow for lighter travel, I guess. Whatever. Let's cut a hole in them real quick. Still within our bucket? Mostly. I think we can start connecting the dots. Do these two connect? I guess if you really wanted them to, they could connect. These angles don't really tell me much. Okay. I am glad though that I did this exercise. It is challenging and it's hard, but not only is it teaching me Blender, it's literally like reaffirming in my brain, plane-wise, what shadows are, where exactly these cuts are. I have to know so much more than if I was just drawing this. Making this in 3D space is another form of my brain learning how to make these pelvises. It's interesting. It's hard, but it's interesting. I also realized I have some stray points, don't I? I saw them. Sneaky, sneaky. I'm not always going to be lucky enough to catch them. Wait a minute. You disappeared on me? Where is you at? I thought I saw a straight line. Well, okay, never mind. Okay, well I guess we can take this in a little bit. Taper that in a hair. What angle was it? Was it this? Nope. Not that. Coming up on our time. Babies eat at 6 o'clock. It's about 5:30. Might have to wrap soon. Feeling pretty good about this though. Alright, let's put a simplify. Let's put a thicken her up a little bit. It's called, I always forget, solidify. That's right. Yes. That's much better. There we go. Grow, I say. Grow, my dear. Yes, that's what I wanted. Yes. But now we're running into this issue. Clippage. Though clippage isn't the worst thing. Again, this is not a professional pelvis. I'm fine with little clippage. What does 0.5 look like? Looks about right. Yeah. That feels good. Okay. We'll leave it as a modifier for now because I want to cut some holes in this bad boy. Where the heck are the holes at? Where do they go? They're about a third of this. Save, by the way. I haven't saved in a while. That would suck. Power outage. My god. Wind Waker. Ooh. Let there be a little light. There we go. Right in the front, I guess. Okay, I think we can start to hide some of these assets. Again, very cut and dry, rough and dirty pelvis. Nothing fancy here. Just a quick little touch-up. Again, we're looking at basic planes. If I were trying to model this professionally, it would take me forever to try to learn how to draw it. Now I'm realizing it, I don't think your tailbone is that large, that thick. I don't think. No, it is. Never mind, it sure is. Never mind. Before I do the slice and dice right here and put a big old hole right there, is there anything else that needs to be done to the basic shape of this? I don't think so. Where it starts and ends is more of what I care about than the nitty-gritty details. Does my brain understand this? Could I draw this? That's really the goal of this. The fancier I make it, the harder it is to draw. I'm gonna reference Poco's bucket real quick. Okay. This bucket's pretty close. It does pop out a little bit, but it's pretty close. That's a really good pelvis, by the way. It's a great pelvis. Heckin' dang. Okay. I think that's all there is to be done. There's just a cut in the front and two little spigots where your leg bones go. So let's get those in. And then we'll probably call it. I did want to, because your pelvis is not fused together like this, there's a cartilaginous joint that joins these two. I would like a little space to be between this. Doing, doing. Let me try something. Split. Oh. That did nothing. I see. Wait a minute. That's not what I wanted at all. How would I go about doing that, though? Is there a button I could do this to? Extrude? No. Extrude just breaks everything. No, I don't want to do that. Manually cut a slice in here? I guess I could do that. Give me a knife. How do I draw a straight line again? Gosh darn it, there's so many little things I already forgot. I swear if it's not Control or Shift, I panic. It's none of those things. Oh. I'm looking at the stuff down here that usually tells me how to use it. X-ray? What? Huh. No. Not to mention, if I do that, it's not going to be accurate. No, I think I know what I gotta do. No, get me out. Panic is not going to take over. I will not let the panic win, not today. What did I say? Is it inset, maybe? No. Loop cut. I think that was it. I need to make a loop. Nope. Ah. I just wish I knew exactly what distance so I could do that on the other side. Let's do a snap to grid, perhaps. One, two, okay. Whoa. Oh, this is very specific. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About there. Okay, same thing. It's not going to be exact, but we're going to try our best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not accurate, is it? That looks close, but it doesn't have to be. Nothing is perfect after all. Alright. And I want you to be right in the middle of these two. Whoa! How do I turn off snapping again? Shift tab. That's a weird combination. Okay. Oh, see that? Oh, that angle. Oh no. No, see? I knew I went awry. I went awry somewhere. Fine, let's try it again. Just even Steven right in the middle. I won't even think about it. Right there. Hello? There we go. Okay. It's not even Steven, but how do I select all of my loop? No. Oh, because this is a 2D plane I'm working with. That's right, that's right. Okay, well, I guess see what we gotta do here. I'm gonna try something. Scale. Whoa. Whoa, that's ugly. That's not at all what I was going for. Fine, forget it. It's not quite that far apart, but... Ooh, nitpick, nitpick. I could nitpick a lot more, but I don't want to do that for the rest of the day. Get rid of those lines I made. Get them out of here. They're gonna make me erase them myself? Fine. That was fast. I know what. I'm gonna try one more time. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Oh, no. There we go. Smooth cut. 1, 2, 3. Boom. No. Yes. Okay. There we go. Dissolve? Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's kind of close to what I'm looking for. Now we just need this point to be level with the other points and we're good. Forget average. I don't remember how to do that either. I want you to be in line with this one. There's so many little things that I remember how to do in other softwares, but not in Blender. But I can nitpick till the day is long. Forget it. I think that's pretty good. It's pretty close. Alright, whole time. Where do my holes go? Right in the front? That's a sentence. Let's say this plane. Yeah, second plane away. Alright. Let's draw a box. Hi. Yeah. About there. Scale them by height. Oh dear. Oh no. I want you to shrink, but in the right plane. I knew this was going to be a challenge. Oof. Let's just try one at a time. Not universally or laterally. I just want it to be. Oh. Yeah, that's tough. Oh dear. Where's my local? Oh god. Oh, so much wrong. So much wrong. There's gotta be an easier way to just shrink that box. I'm sure there is. How I would go about doing that in Blender though boggles the mind. I know how to do it in Photoshop. Nah. We're so close. We're at the end. This is it. Tell me why my axis is in the wrong angle, though. That's what's ruining everything. Oh, nice breeze coming in my room. I don't know if I know how to do this. Unfortunately, I think we've reached the maximum level of the knowledge I have. I feel like we did pretty good. Whoa! Okay, I think we did pretty good. Let's try making a little incision here. It's gonna be way too big, but there we go. Okay, that's kind of it. It's just way too wide. I'm not gonna keep that there. Honestly, I feel pretty good about having just that. I'm gonna go back. With the current amount of knowledge I have, I don't think I can do this yet. But we tried our best. Oh, I forgot I can do that. There we go. Dissolve myself. Alright. Oh, I lost my solidify modifier. Come back. Cool. Alright, let me try to put a little socket in there. Where is the socket? Oh god. It's right in the corner. Right before you turn. Right before it starts to slant down. I see. So, how would I go about doing that? I guess I can just put a sphere there. Again, simple, my friends. Simple, simple, simple. I'm gonna apply this. Oh, I can't? Why not? Excuse me? Do you want to explain to me why you don't want to work? Oh, what did that do? Complex versus simple, what's the difference? Don't really get it, but okay. Don't want to do that for me, do you? Huh. Is it because I'm in edit mode? Ah, that's why. I see. Well, just to be safe, I always like to save my work. Modifier. Okay, we're gonna apply this. Shift A, baby. There we go. Alright. So we have one, and we have one that we didn't apply, just in case. Back up. Cool. Now we have all this juicy, delicious geometry to work with. Nice. Okay. Give me a Boolean, please. Shift A for a sphere. UV sphere. Ooh my, it's very detailed. We don't need all that. 16 and 8 should do. Yeah. Make it small. Alright, another question. How big is the sphere circle? How big is our hip socket joint? It's about that big. I was right. Oh, I'm still got snapping on. Yeah. There we go. Where'd it go? She's hiding from me. Okay, hang on. I can't see you, baby. Come over here. What are you snapping to? No, I want the grid now. There we go. Uh-huh. About there. Yeah. Now let me look at you. Back to global. Yeah, buddy. That's about right. Oh, stop. There we go. Snug as a bug. Okay, cool. And I want to duplicate that exactly in the same place on the other side. Huh. Am I in edit mode right now? I sure am. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. Oh crap. Ah. Well, now I gotta go back. Ugh. Get me out of here. Alright, let's try that again. We're almost there. It's getting dark. Where's my sphere? Mesh. There we go. Way too big. 0.2, magic number usually. Maybe 125. That's a little too small. Way 15. Round numbers make me happy. Okay. Oh, what is this? What is that? Oh, it's a plane. Got it. Get over here. Pretty close to where we need it. Nice. Okay. Let me just duplicate you one more time. Shift D? Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Let's see. Call you. I always forget. Staged right, staged left. This is my right hip. Okay. Right into place with you. There we go. And they're in identically the same place. Perfect. Cool. I'm going to put a boolean on this. Join you together to make you one object. Union. You. Okay. Now this is one object. Should be. Yes. Great. And now, this is going to be tight. The magic, it's going to be a little bit too deep. Again, we're making a bootleg pelvis. Just walking you through the process. The idea is, looking at this hip socket is not shallow. It's deep, but it's not like a hole. The way I have this set up, this hole would be, the thickness would have to be thicker over here to make that work. But we're not going to do that, we don't have time for that. So we're going to do a very quick and dirty. Boolean. Excuse me, where's my dash? There it is. Okay. For the magic, let's see if this works. I'm gonna maybe move this just a hair back a little bit because it's gonna cut into the edge. There we go. Oh. Did they both move? They did not. You moved, but the other guy didn't. They don't move together? Why? Oh, right, because they're both duh. I see. There we go. Alright. It's just a little bit off, but... Oh my, you're twitching and glitching over there. It's okay, honey, it's okay. Okay. Now for the magic trick, let's just see if this works first. I'm gonna try something here, chat. Can I add a boolean? And I'm going to have it, I guess, subtract this. Oh, okay, well, you know what? That's kind of what we wanted. Kind of. Not quite, but kind of. And I just realized that would also work for our little circle cuts, wouldn't it? It sure would. Well, but do I have time for that? Probably not. I'm gonna move you out a little bit. On the y-axis. Yeah. So it doesn't break through. Let's see what that looks like. Oops. Oh, it's so shallow. No, it has to be deeper than that. But that's kind of what we were going for. Imagine it's not. This is very quickly falling apart the longer I look at it. May not keep that, just trying something. As long as we know the acetabulum is right there. It's not a cut, it's a it's a concave. Alright, let me look at this real quick. Whoa my. What the heck is this shape? Would you classify this as a circle or a square? It's like a trapezoid shape. Let's see if we can't do something similar for that. I knew the pelvis was gonna suck. Ribcage will be a lot easier, hopefully. Real quick. Can we do this real quick? Whatever this cavity is called, I'm gonna call it a cube. Shift A. See if we can make a tiny little cube. Oh, that's so tiny. Where'd it go? I can't even see it. There we are. 0.115 always. Okay. And I'm going to, let's see, make the top a little bit wider. Something like that. Control B. Oops. Bevel me. Yay! I love a good bevel. Simple bevel. Cool. That's starting to look a little bit like a pelvis. It's starting to look a little bit like a pelvis. I'm gonna even get rid of this little line there. There we go. That looks better. Alrighty. Now, I'm gonna put a mirror on this, I think. Oh wait, oh no, I did it when I was in mod. Dang it, I always do that. Crud. Crud sickles. Did I do it again? I sure did, didn't I? Wait, where is this? Oh no, thank God we did it. Okay. Cut. Cool. Put you at the right angle. Make it a little bit bigger. Cool. Mirror? We'll do it on the Z-axis, I guess. Oh. Is that what I wanted? Huh. Okay, I've never tried using this. I'm using a lot of these modifiers for the first time. That doesn't work, does it? Okay. Good. Oh, something's happening there. Way too big. Oh, yes, perfect. I think we can slice and dice that now. Oh, it's not facing the right way. Rotate on the Z. No. X. Oh dear. Oh no. Trying to be fancy with it. Oh no. It is dark in my room now. Hang on, I gotta turn the light on. Oh, hi, Moch. I know you probably like the gloomy light. Oh, it's bright. Oh, it's bright. Hi, honey bear. Oh, hi, honey. Sleep well. Almost done. I gotta finish before her belly starts growling. We're almost there. It's been a lot of anatomy. Let's take a kitty break. How do you feel about a camera in your face, honey? Long, baby. Good job, Moch. Fine, fine. Okay. Sorry for that echo. Oh, big yawn. Oh, good job. Alright, I don't know if we're gonna get those inset holes that I would like. That's okay though. I feel pretty good about this. The basic form is what we were going for. Is it gonna be exact? Probably not. I will probably do the rest of this off stream because this is probably very boring to look at. But I feel decent about at least for the most part, this shape, which is well within the bounds of what I was capable of doing up until this point. So, is it perfect? By no means at all. Is it something that will work in your brain to rotate? I think so. So again, at the end of the day, that was the goal. So I think I'm going to leave it there. Perfect timing because new track just dropped. I got to stretch in things. So until next time, my friends, when we come back next week, there will be a drawing session of the pelvis. We're going to properly look at it and dissect it and probably make this shape in 3D. Well, not in 3D, but in our brains. We're going to draw this shape from this 3D model. This will be accessible on my Patreon if you want to access it. Again, it's a really janky bootleg version of a pelvis, but I think it'll at least help you look at the basic shapes. And it'll do the job when you try to flip it around in your head. If you are doing this anatomy journey with me though, make sure you subscribe, because all of the stuff that we learn we will cover on this channel, and you can get weekly polls so you can hopefully pick and choose and decide the course, so you can chart out the map of what we draw and what we tackle. So if you want to get ahead, you can obviously do the Proko lesson that he suggests if you have the time. Of course, we all got a life, we all got to live, and we all got to do what we gotta. So, you know, when you can, if you want to fit this in and you really want to improve your anatomy, do the homework assignments, and then we can do them together when you come back. So next week, we'll be drawing. But until then, my friends, PLD, keep playing, keep loving, and keep dreaming. And I will catch you guys when I see you next week. Thank you so much for popping in. I'll see you later.